Hi, I'm Lanita Medina from Camden, Maine, and I am a Creative Memories Advisor. Today I'm coming to you with the brand new Circle Maker. Last week I showed the Square Maker, and of course we're all excited about the Circle Maker too, because if you've been in it for quite a while, like I have, 33 years, I have this one upside down. You will know that we have had circle cutters in the past, or circle punches. And the cool thing about this new one is that it is a gradual up, if you have these others, to the 1 3/4 that this one is. So the smaller one was 3/4, and then 1 inch, and then 1 1/4, 1 1/2, and 1 3/4. There was another one that's a 2 inch, and that was with this one. I just couldn't find the handle for this one to show it, but some of you may remember this one too. So that would be the last in the series. That would be the 2 inch one. All right, so first of all, you can dust off. Yes, this is full of dust. You can dust these off and bring them back into use if you had kind of put them away, thinking you needed extra sizes or wanted something bigger. And so you can just have lots of fun with these now. But for today, I'm going to show you this one. And you can see the border I have right here. I'm going to put these away. And this is the border I'm going to make for you today. I have used this wavy trimmer. It just seemed super appropriate with the circles. I also played a lot with vellum paper. You can see some vellum paper here. And played around with putting different punches or punching different things and then cutting a circle out of them. Super, super fun. I guarantee, I know you're going to have fun. Not no, yes, but I know you're going to have fun with this. Let's see. I'm going to make this first, and then I'm just going to talk a little bit about some of the other ideas that you can make. So this is, when you measure this, I'm going to cut the base first. I do like to cut the base first. Oh, actually, this one is cut already, so that makes it easy. And this one is too, but let me just bring this one over here just so you can see. Most bases are 2 or 2.5 inches. So on this one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so I did 2.5 for the first base. And I'll just go ahead and do this one just to show you. And here's the thing on this one, because the trimmer starts over here at the 1, by the time you get over here, you're at 2. So even though this says 3 and 4, this starts at 2, which 2 to 3 would be 1, and 3 to 4 would be another one. So 1 and 2.5. I know it's a little bit confusing, but once you do it a little bit, it will make sense. And, you just kind of have to look at the numbers, I guess. That's what I'm going to say on that. And so for this one, since this one is done already, I'm just going to cut this one down to, I'm going to do 2 1/4. I can always cut it down some more. I was wandering around looking for my trimmer. I'm going to do wrong side, 2 1/4. And if it's just a little bit too much, actually, I'm gonna go down to 2. Yeah, I'm gonna do 2 1/4 because I do want the circles to fit. So that's important. Okay. All right. Now, get those things out of the way, and then, oh, I'm off, aren't I? Okay. So see, this is a good way to do it also. I just didn't realize that when I cut it again, I was on opposite. So you can do it either way. You can have this as a extra. That's kind of fun. Or do it this way. maybe I'll just do it this way since I have it cut the wrong way. But basically what I did is I went to this side, and this could have been a straight, which would have been my match to that. All right, let's just do it that way. That's the way it is, right? And so I'm going to set it aside because I'm going to cut the circles. It's about the circles, really. And here I'm playing with this other stuff, but that's the border part. This first piece is one of the embellishments from the polar lights. I love the polar lights. In fact, I have cut some of these up. The snowflake is the one that I cut up. And I have used some from here. And I'm realizing I need another one for the new circle. So I'm gonna pull this one off and pull this one off. Let's see which ones go best. And then on the papers, I'm using polar lights also, and some white for the polar bear. And I realized that the vellum looks really, really good with this polar lights bundle set. And that vellum is from the Serene Waters. I'm looking to see, here we go. That way I can show you. See those colors? That's the Serene Waters. They all really look good. This one is a good one. There are several in that pack that look really good, and I've kind of played around with them. Here's another one. This one is a nice one. They just look so, so good with this set. So I've used them because they're good. Okay, so let's see. And then the others that I used here are from this piece of paper. It seemed to match best with this, so that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to cut 1, 2, 3, same colors. And if you want to save, if you don't need the negative space, then save yourself some room and just go right to the edge. And I feel like I have to sneeze. If I start sneezing, well, just hold on. I don't think I'll shake anything up here. There we go. Okay, there's that. And here's the fun part about the vellum. There are deeper parts, and you can see that I've been playing with the snowflake punch too, that's brand new. Let's see, I'll put it on this one. That is really pretty with the vellum. Look at that. Wow. I had not looked at it on white. That is really, really pretty. Boy, I feel like I need to use that one too. Just so many good colors to use. But all right, we'll stick to the script here, huh? The unwritten script. Let's see, that's a good color. That will show up nicely. This is a good color. And I know I really don't like to cut out of form on these usually. Like, I like to use all the paper, but I want to use some of these wavy, the deeper colors that match. And so 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, that is it. And so I am kind of wandering around the paper on that one. Now, here's the fun part where you get to match papers to this. Now, a couple of ways to do this. So I cut these out ahead of time, but I want to show you another way that also works and works very well. And so, yeah, so let me do this. This is the polar bear. And here's what you end up with. I'm going to use scissors here. I'm going to cut that off and cut this off. And then this is another thing about the polar bear. It does have, oh, I guess I used one of the backings from, this is a directional. So if you don't want the other side, or if it matters which direction, then, you know, just turn your paper and you'll be able to have the other side that you may have wanted. You can see that on this one I did it that direction, on this one I did it that direction. So this one I did that direction. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. So then the one option is to kind of decide, where do you want to place this? Do you want to cut it off? Do you want to leave it on? So you can leave it on if you want. To me, that felt big, so I didn't leave it on. Now let me show you the other option. The other option is to put it on here. So this is a good, I think this is just a good learning thing here that we're doing, because it does not take very long to make this border. You know, you're just learning little techniques. That's what I'm teaching you. And then here you want to say, do you want it way down? Do you want it up? Do you want more of the baby polar bear? Do you want more of the mama? I thought I would get most of the leg in there, so I did it up higher. And so there's that one. Now the other way is to, let's see. The other way is to, like I said earlier, put it on and then just go around. So let's do that one real quick, just so that you can see. And I'm not being real careful because I know that I'm going to cut it off. And I'm just going to do this side for fun. I wonder how that would look. So I'm just going to put a little bit here, and I'll put that there. And that is a little bit too little bit for the baby bear, so I'll push it over a bit. And now here's another thing. You could leave a little bit. You could leave a little bit of the bear and do that. So it just depends what you like. Otherwise, otherwise just go around. I think it's easier to do this way. But on some of these others, you will cut out first. So let's do this one next, because that you're going to cut the punch out first. This is the snowflake punch, and that one is a very fun one. Let me just see which color I cut that one out of. Oh, this is just fun paper because it has the polar bear and it has the igloos and the ice, and so what I did is I did this, the whole thing. Okay, like that. Then I took the circle and I went into it, and then decided how much of that I wanted to cut off, how much did I want to keep. I wanted the snowflake here to show up, all that snowflake. And so I just went a little bit down that way. And then there's that one. So there's that. That covers almost all of it. I have that one, that one. This one is an easy one because it's part of the snowflake here that is on the embellishments that I showed you earlier. Let's see, I'll just cut it off there and see if that's not too long. If it's too long, yeah, that's a little bit too long, isn't it? So I'm going to just do this and just do that and kind of bevel it a little bit so it will be even. And then that one will go on this other one here. Okay, and that one I have a foam square on, so I'll go ahead and do that. And then for this one, let's see which one might work. So I don't have a background for that one because that one already had a circle. And so let's see if I want to use the same one. I think I do, actually. I think I do want to use the same one. I'm going to say that in keeping with the nature-ish theme or winter-ish, I'm going to use this one. I'm going to pop that one up too and put it on here. And then we just pop the vellum pieces on and it's good to go. I had considered punching this one out, but it feels like it needs to stay. I like it to stay. Okay, so here's the thing on this one. If you want to do it the way with the opposite pieces, like, because what I did on this one, I followed the curve. So see, this one only has 3 little curves. Oh, I forgot to adhere that one. That one has 3 little curves. So that one would work. But I am thinking that I want the 4. I want to do the 4 because I want to use all of them. So I'm going to cut myself another one here. Ooh. Except my trimmer went falling, didn't it? This one, I think I had thought 2 1/4. So if it's too big, it's very easy to cut it down. Might be a little bit too big, but let's check it and see. Pick my trimmer up off the floor. Let's see how this looks. I kind of like that look of the offset, but yeah, this will be good. But I wanted 4 of the little bubbles instead of 3. Okay, so we can vary or leave it like that. I'll go ahead and adhere it because it is time to adhere. And then oh, that's kind of pretty too, isn't it? What do you think of that? Let's look at it with the vellum. The vellum doesn't show up as much on that, but that is more like a nighttime one, isn't it? Yeah, that's kind of pretty. So I'll go ahead and continue on with this when I'm just looking through the camera to see what it looks like. It does kind of have a nice, I would make it thinner, but it does have a nice little look to it. I want you to see what the vellum looks like, so I'm going to continue on with this other one, but that is a very nice look. This is the one that I want, huh? And if you need to cut it down, what you'll do is you'll cut this side, not that side. Okay, and I'm going to scooch it way over so I have more dark on this side this time. And then I don't need the vellum tape runner, although for a lot of the vellum I do. For this one, because it's going to go behind this, I'm not going to bother with that. But the other thing that's fun to do with this is to offset them on different sides. So let's say for this one, I'll bring it down again. I'm sorry I was going out of the camera range. This one can go down this side. Your vellum can go down on this part, and this one can go up here. So you're just offsetting the vellum on different sides. And here's another one. I feel like I keep pushing this, I keep pushing the, and I'm looking at my design here. I keep pushing my pattern up when I'm working on it. Let's see, I'm going to do that one up there. That one's going to go up that way. And then this one is going to go down this side. So I already have one there, there. Maybe that should go up on the other side. This tool is so handy, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. I have more offset here, more offset there, a little less, a little less. Move it around however you want. And then you can just add some of the snowflakes. So where did these snowflakes come from? Well, there's one, right? Did I fling it around? Okay, here's one. Let's rescue that one. And I think, yep, that was from here. Let's put a snowflake there. This one looks like a leftover from when I was playing with these. So I'll put this one on. That one can be over here. The other thing I did was, oh, here are some more. Oh, here are some nice ones. And there are some smaller ones that you could put on. Let's see. Maybe just 3 is good. Oh, you know what would be fun? This would be fun if we did it in half and put one over here. What about that? That'd be fun, huh? And where should the other one go? Maybe down here? Maybe up here. Just kind of, kind of put it wherever just to, and then we do need one more white one. So I'll do foam square on this one. And I'm just looking to see. I think I'll put it down here by the other snowflakes. Oh, no, that's too much. That's too much. That is too, what do you call it? Too symmetrical? I don't know. Okay, how about that one by this other snowflake? Now that's symmetrical to that one. Now I need to just stop moving everything, huh? Okay, there we go. You can do whatever you want. Just have fun with it. All right, so now, what are we missing here? I think that's it. Now I get to show you some other things. Oh, I put the vellum ones here. Aren't they so pretty? how pretty those are. Oh, just so, so pretty. And those are from this punch here, or Border Maker cartridge. And you saw earlier how that looks on the vellum. Super pretty. Here it is. Just really, really pretty. It's not on the white on that one, but look. So that's going to be a really nice look for a border, isn't it? All right, so this one is done. Now let me show you some other things. You saw how these were made, and here are their vellum pieces. I just love the vellum. I think it's going to be really pretty on, really pretty circles on a lot of stuff. Okay, so there's that. And I know this is kind of like another lesson for another time, but I'm just going to show you really quickly on the polar bear. I was cutting them out with the vellum from the mystery box, which from this time, which is this. And doesn't that kind of look like a tiger? Let's see. That kind of looks like a tiger, doesn't it? With those stripes. That's from that. I know you can make a brown bear. You can make several things. Now this is what I wanted to show you on the tip on the circles. So you can take a lot of your punches. I did, this one is the fence one, and then I did this one for the nativity one for that one. Wouldn't that make a really pretty Christmas border? I think that'd be really pretty. And then I did, so let's do this one. And this is where I would use the vellum, because, and I'm going to bring it down just a little bit. And the vellum kind of just disappears when you press on it. And then you can just decide how much of the fencing you want, which side. Do you want it down? Do you want it up low, up high? And there you go. So you can make a fun little border with fencing. And here's another border I made. Here's another border I made with, let me just clean all this out so that it doesn't, so that you get the full effect, right? This one is a really pretty one, using this strip of stickers, and I laid it out on the vellum. See, I told you I love the vellum. I laid it out on the vellum. You can see a piece of it left over here, and then I just punched, and I punched really close together, and then I just laid them out on white and with the Victorian border, and there is your page. I mean, think of this. Your page is done with just that. If I were to pull out some of my pre-made things for pictures, let's see what would, you know, sizes for pictures. Let's see what I have here. I think we could fit several pictures on here that would be really nice. Look at that. That would just be a really pretty, peaceful page, wouldn't it? I love that. All right, so that is a nice option. And I'm looking around to see if, oh, I know. I did make another one that was fun. I keep saying fun because it all really is fun. Really, really fun. This one I made out of the mystery box. Let's see, did I just kind of, I think I just kind of moved my camera. Oh, it's a little bit crooked, sorry. Yeah, sorry about that, but okay, so this is from the mystery box, and I just cut out of a whole bunch of the papers, and this is the punch that comes in it, which is this one. And I think it's called Give Thanks, or I'm looking here. It's called I'm Grateful Too, and it has vellum, so I used some of that vellum, and I used this paper and that makes a really cute border too, or a really cute, let's see if I can fix this camera so it's not all askew. It makes just really, a really fun top and bottom border. Those colors are really fun. And there's your circle. So are you super excited now to start using the circle? All right, go have fun with this. And it is $24.50 And yes, available now. So thank you for watching. Have a great week playing with all your very, very fun punches, and do dust off those old circles and use them.